what's up YouTube and welcome to this new episode of Gringo Strategies. Today we're gonna talk about Sao Paulo, the biggest city in South America. I already did a video about Balneário Camboriú, Fortaleza, the biggest city in the north, and Rio de Janeiro, and now São Paulo. I did like a city in the south, city in the northeast, and two cities in the center, which are the main cities of Brazil, Rio and Sao Paulo. I'm gonna try to tell you the pros and cons of Sao Paulo, and then go for the nightlife, night by night. Where should you go? Because this city is very, very hard to understand. And if you go travel for especially if you travel for short term, you will end up being lost, losing your money, going for useless venue, useless bars. So this channel will help you, like always. Another thing of this channel compared to others is I'm going to tell you the truth. If I don't like something, I tell you. If a city is better than another, I will tell you. I'm not saying, oh, everything's wonderful, this city is the best. That's what you hear in most channels, but you don't hear it here. I'm just asking you to support the channel. Subscribe, like, comment. The basic one doesn't cost you anything. But also if you need private consultation, because there are many things I cannot tell in like a video of 10, 15 minutes. And also there are some information I cannot disclose on YouTube for policies. And trust me, this information can help you a lot. Now let's dive into it. The pros of Sao Paulo. The biggest one is how convenient is the city? I felt I'm in Western country. To be honest, everything was good to make you live and doesn't think about other aspects. And this is very important because if you travel or you're an expat, you're a nomad, and you are you can't find the basic things that you are used to have, it will make your life harder. As an example, in Sao Paulo, the Airbnbs or the apartment in general are very, very good for a fair price. It's not comparable to Rio de Janeiro. For the same price, I was having a swimming pool, a modern condo, in one of the best areas of Sao Paulo. In Rio de Janeiro, you just have a shit old building and you're gonna be stressed about insects, cockroaches, which are very common in that city. Another thing, the city is full with good restaurants, which enter in the convenience of the city. For the neighborhood, you should stay in Pinheiros, I'm sure if you pronounce it right, or Vila Madalena. I stayed in both and both are great. Pinheiros might be better though. The second advantage of Sao Paulo, which is the same as Rio, the nightlife is amazing. It's 7 out of 7. And here, the famous question, which one between Rio and Sao Paulo have the best nightlife? And now you're going to hear the answer. In my opinion, generally speaking, I preferred Sao Paulo. However, the Monday night, the Pedro del Sal night in Rio is amazing. You cannot have a Monday night in Sao Paulo like the one in Io possible. And also I like the Mount Duolingo on Thursday in Rio. So Monday, Thursday, I prefer Rio. All the rest, I prefer Sao Paulo, especially weekends. Weekends, Sao Paulo beats Rio. It's not even comparable. The third advantage is beautiful women. Sao Paulo has one of the most beautiful women in Brazil. I still prefer the women that like the quality, like my taste. The women in the south and Rio are better looking, yes, but São Paulo women are close by as well. And both of them, like the three cities, in my opinion, are better than Fortaleza, which is way far from the list. Now let's go to the cons of São Paulo. Enough of the pros. Let's go to the truth and the reality. The first one is the competition. And here we're talking about local competition, because when you travel, the first thing you ask, oh, are there many many gringos in that city? No, Brazil, you don't have to wait for gringos. The locals really look good and they have a good game. They're aggressive. They might be much higher competition than any foreigners. The second disadvantage, the city is expensive. I wasn't disappointed of the quality price of Airbnbs, but I found the restaurant very expensive. The clubs, they're similar to Rio, but mainly the food. Like the restaurants, I found them way more expensive than Rio or any other city in Brazil. Another disadvantage that I have in my first trip more than the second trip is the rain. It rains a lot, more than Rio de Janeiro. Now let's go to the second part of the video, the nightlife. Night by night, where should you go? At the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you a big secret of the nightlife to find a spot with a 7-7. But let's start with the weekend. For most of the spot I'm gonna talk about, you're gonna see videos and footage about these places because I've been to all of them. So I tried to go as many places as I can, and now in this video I'm going to tell you the best night by night where to go. On the weekend, the best area that I found is Pinheiros. I'm going to give you 3 places and you're going to switch between them. One is a real club. The 2 others are kind of bar with a big dance floor, similar to club, one in between and one smaller. So the first one is called Nossa Cosa. It's the smallest. It closes at I think 4 a.m. The entry fees is around 30 reais, but I will tell you if you want to enter for free, I will tell you how to do it at the end of the video. Then, yeah, this spot plays all type of music, Brazilian and international. Then if you are bored of this place, I give you another place that plays funk music. If you like funky, you go to a place called Kika. And this place is like from Nossa Cosa to Kika, probably like 6-7 minute walk. For Kika, most of the time you can enter for free. If you cannot negotiate with the guy like who's in front to enter for free. It's bigger than Nossa Cosa and there's more energy into it. If you ask me which one you prefer, I prefer the Nossa Cosa, but both are good. Now, if you like a real club, and stays open very late, I think 6. I left at 5, but I think stays open at 6. Is club called Avenue Club. The entries can be expensive though. I paid 80 reais, but can be more if you arrive later. They have a big dance floor, a second floor, and the music is international, but mostly Brazilian, obviously, and it's mostly younger crowd. So if you are not into that, don't go there. Stay in the 2 first places that I told you about. Now the last one, a bonus. On Saturday night, if you wanna party until the morning, and if you are into electronic music, there is a place, but it's far from downtown. You have to take an Uber. It's called High Eventos. The entries is 80 reais, but you can pay 100 or 140 and you have open bar. And as I said, it stays open until very late, and they have very big dance floor, 2 big dance floors. So those were the spots where you should go on the weekend, Friday and Saturday. Now, where to go on Sunday night? There are 2 main places, and both are piñeros. The first one is called Villa 567. I managed to enter for free, but sometimes if it is busy, you might pay 10 or 20 reais. They play basically funk music with some samba. It's a mix, but mostly funky. And the second one is a neighbor, very similar vibe. You can see which one is busier, but the second one rarely entered for free, so you have to pay 10 reais. It's called Todos Santos. Those probably the two best places on Sunday night. Now let's go to a Monday night. Monday night there is a place called Bexio Bar, and this place personally has been my least favorite, but I have had good adventures on it. But as a vibe, as a place, I didn't like it. So this place is basically have medium-sized dance floor and the backyard that has like place to smoke. It feels very old, hippie vibe. Crowd is a little bit older, but you have some young people, and the main music is foro, and they only play that. For Tuesday, it's Mondo Pensante, and Wednesday, Dua Dua. Now Thursday is when the nightlife comes back to be very good again, and here I choose three places. First one is called Camarin. So this place plays mostly samba music, a decent size of dance floor, older crowd, sometimes very old. The entrance is free, and then after 2 a.m. it becomes paid, and they open the second floor and they switch to other type of music. I didn't stay until 2, until that. I just stayed for like 2 hours and I left. Another place, walking distance, not too far, called Mio. I'm not sure if I pronounce it well. MEOW, and a place called Kazul. Both are neighbors. So what's the difference between both? Kazul has mostly electronic music, better crowd. They're older but not too old, like probably mid 20 to early 30, and the entrance depending on the night between 30 and 50 reais. And the Mio, it stays open, the advantage stays open late because Kazul stays until 3, Mio until 5 or 6. But I didn't like Mio. The reason why, the crowd is very young, and there are many tourists. The night I went to, there were many French people. Now, the best of all, and the bonus that I gave you if you stayed until here, now I'll give you a place. If you go there, you don't have to worry about finding spots related to work for you. And that is a place, it's a hostel called O de Casa. Okay, this place, if you want to stay there and sleep there, like it's like the private room are more expensive than a condo Airbnb with a swimming pool, because I tried both. However, you have the social life with it. You can meet people on daytime. But if you don't want to pay that and have your own condo, and that's what I recommend, you can still take an Uber and go there. Every night they accept people from outside, and you can meet people at night time. The only thing, if you are there in daytime, you can build some connection with people on the daytime so they know you better. On weekend, if you go there, there are so many people, and you can enjoy free entrance to some bar because they negotiate the rate. But anyway, even weekdays, they go to a venue by night and either make you enter for free or with a discounted price. So as you can see, some videos of this place is really worth it if you can pay it, or just go at night time. I hope you liked the video, and see you on the next one.